says people, mind the windy bonnet. But I'm here, St Mary's Stadium, Southampton. See the lengths that I go to for these videos for you lot, right? Well, look at the Southampton player. I thought, right, I'm going to have to come all the way down to sunny Southampton, windy Southampton. Joking, obviously, been doing my masters down here. Finally it's over, so I thought I'd come down here, do this video one last time. Where will I be next? Back to Dubai, move to London, Sunday, too far isn't it? Taking it too far now. But wait and see, announcement on that in a couple of weeks on the Magpie channel. I'm actually here filming some stuff for another company which I can't release yet, but you'll see it very soon for the Women's Euros, doing some presenting and hosting for them. So the Women's Euros kicks off next week and some of the games are here at St Mary's, so that's brilliant. Brilliant to see Premier League grounds hosting the Euros this summer. Unfortunately St James Park isn't one of them, but St Mary's is. So if you're in the area, you're in the cities down here, make sure you come along, support the Lionesses to hopefully European glory. Anyways, enough about that. We're here to talk about Southampton's very own James Ward-Prowse and how Newcastle are again getting outpriced for players, getting ridiculous amounts of money quoted for them. Now, various reports yesterday were saying that Newcastle have inquired about Southampton's very own James Ward-Prowse, England international, now James Ward-Prowse, getting into the prime of his career. So you can understand why the price tag is high, but as you can see by the thumbnail and the article, £75 million for James Ward-Prowse. Mental, absolutely mental. It's no wonder you have to shop abroad, isn't it? You know what I mean? How are you meant to? The cost of living's going up. This is taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? What we're doing here? 75 million. The English tax and the Newcastle tax is a madness. So, I mean, James Ward-Prowse, to be fair, right, he is an excellent player and he's arguably the best set piece taker in Europe at the minute. He literally, his stats don't lie. He's been incredible from set pieces, his free kicks, his corners, everything. Unbelievable. But 75 million. I think he's worth. You could charge 50 million. You could say 50 million. I mean, Calvin Phillips has just went to Man City for 45 million from Leeds. I think Ward-Prowse is more of a game-winning midfielder than Phillips. So you could charge 45, 50 million for Ward-Prowse, but no way is he worth more than 50 million. Like 75 million. It's no wonder. Like I say, you have to shop abroad. If you're going to pay 75 million for Ward-Prowse, I'd rather get Lucas Paqueta for 60 million. I mean, I love Ward-Prowse. I think he's an absolute baller. I think he's a great person, great player on and off the pitch, great character. He'd be good to have in the dressing room. He's a leader. He's been captain of Southampton here for years. He's been at Southampton for years. He's been at Southampton since he was 8 years old. He was actually born in Portsmouth and he was a Portsmouth fan. I think he's probably converted to the red and white now. But is he content here? That's another question. I mean, Ward-Prowse, would he move? He knows that Southampton he's playing every week. He's going to get in the England squad. Would he move? Would he risk that? You know what I mean? That's another thing. But surely if you offered him the project in Newcastle United, European football, hopefully in a couple of years' time, surrounded by obviously better players, bigger goals. Because Southampton, no disrespect to Southampton, but you know, I love the place. Lived here for a year. Big fan of the city, the club, everything else. I've had great times here. And obviously a lot of my mates at uni are Southampton fans, but their club as well. They're a bit like what Newcastle were in Rashleigh. There's no real ambition. They're never going to finish higher than mid-table at a push. And they've got a good manager, I believe, in Ralph Hasenhüttl, but their goals, you know, they haven't got lofty ambitions like Newcastle have now. But even so, you know, even Ward-Prowse, he could go to a Tottenham, a West Ham. So how long will he stay at Southampton? I'm not sure. Probably a while if they're not going to sell him for less than 75 million. I can't see many clubs pumping up the cash for that. Don't mind a windy bonnet. No, I can deal with that. Need a trim actually. But Ward-Prowse, I mean, like I say, he's class. He really is a top player. England international, coming to the best times of his career, best times of his playing life. So yeah, it's 75 minutes taking the piss, don't it? It really is. It's taking the piss. So I can't see that one happening. And it's a similar thing throughout this window that we've seen already. You know, we've been quoted 50 million for Ivan Toney from Brentford. One season in the Premier League, outrageous. Again, English tax, Newcastle tax though. We've been quoted Dominic Calvert-Lewin, English tax, Newcastle tax, 60 million from Everton for Calvert-Lewin. He has had a couple of very good seasons in the Premier League, and he's had a couple of average ones, or most recently, you know, an injured one and a poor one. So how can you charge that much? These players, they're just doubling the you know, like I say, Ward-Prowse, 40, 50, charging 75. Calvert-Lewin, 25, 30. Oh, then again, you know, we paid 25 for Chris Wood. That was a release clause, and that was a relegation thing. But I think You know, these prices are just extravagant. They're just ridiculous. They're just too much. It's just daft prices. Other strikers linked in the last couple of days: Barbosa from Brazil, still chasing Victor Osimhen from abroad as well. So there's plenty of options out there. You got your ticket. That'll be done and dusted next week. Either or. I think the club will walk away, or we'll finally get movement on it. We know Sven Botman's medical's probably going to be Monday or Tuesday. So good times anyways. Let us know what you think of the mad links to James Ward-Prowse. Any other transfer rumours you've heard, anyone I'm missing out, who should Newcastle be looking for? Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.